Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Better Mark, and welcome into the Friday Major League Baseball rundown. We're going to get into each and every game. We will have a lot of official plays. We've been running kind of hot lately. That's always a good thing. And as we kick off the weekend, looking for some of those success stories to continue. Let's cash some tickets. Let's get down into the picks. Before we do, though, make sure you guys are all subscribed right here on the channel. Click that subscribe button. Totally free to do so, as well as smashing that like button. And feel free to leave your picks down below in the comments as well. I'll get to those a little bit throughout the day. Get into the best bets. Yesterday, like I said, a really good kind of outcome. We had a lot of winners, and looking for that success to continue. All right. Also, we did give out the second consecutive winner there on the Discord pick of the day. So if you guys are not over on that platform, make sure you go into my description box and click the link. Get over there on the Discord. Don't miss out. We are going to be doing a lot of cool stuff there come football season. Great chatter and banter every single day within the community members over on that platform. Also, I am going to be putting together kind of my preseason NFL. We are going to have a lot of content coming out for that. That's when really things start to heat up, kind of the bread and butter here on the channel. Never really got to experience football season with you guys, so I'm looking forward to that as well. But down below in that description box, there's also a link to become a channel member. Now, what that's going to do is we are going to have a lot of exclusive things. I don't charge for picks, so that's kind of my way of rewarding you guys that do elect to become channel members. And basically, in today's world with where sports betting is and how you guys bet on a day-to-day basis, it truly is a value, because I am going to like I said, come out with some exclusive members-only content to kind of get into the preseason vibes within the NFL season and what's going to be happening. Conferences, divisions, win totals, power rankings, all that good stuff. We will have one for college football as well. So those will be exclusive videos only to the channel members that I will be releasing. So make sure you guys all look down below and please become a channel member today. Okay. But let's get into the picks. This is where we're going to break down a lot of the games. First one up is Toronto and Chicago. This is a big spot. I probably would lean towards taking the Cubs here. You look into this matchup between Hendricks and Rodriguez. I think the value is taking the Cubs plus a run and a half. You can find that in basically a coin flip game. Cubs at home. Toronto's kind of reeling a little bit within kind of their outlook. And I think the storyline can continue where the Cubs, even if they lose a game, I don't think it's going to be by that much. So I do see some value taking Cubs plus 1.5, but no official play. Also a lean towards the under for the no-run first inning bet. Okay. Next, we can talk about Washington and Philadelphia. Now, this will be an official play. This is where we have the Washington Nationals rolling out. Patrick Corbin going against Aaron Nola. I do like Philly on the run line, so take the Philadelphia Phillies minus 1.5. We're going to go back to the well. That was the Discord pick of the day yesterday. We cashed that with ease, and looking for the offensive firepower at home for the Phillies to continue. Pretty simple, straightforward bet, handicap. Phillies at home, always love the run line in that matchup. Okay. Next, we have Garrett Cole going against the Detroit Tigers, going on the road. Yankees, too big of a number here, $2 to lay the Yankees. I'm going to stay away from this game. I'm not even going to look at the total because I just can't, frankly, trust the Detroit Tigers to score runs on any given night. So this one is off of my list. Okay, Kansas City, Cincinnati, that's another game we're going to get into. Quite frankly, you look at what's happening within Cincinnati on the as being a favorite here. I can't really get behind this game. You can see a lot of cases where you can look towards the over. The total set at 9.5. So I would favor Cincinnati, but I am not going to touch this game because if the total was 8.5, I'd be tempted. But at 9.5, that is far off of the grid and a no play for me as well. All right. And then the ever so important game that we have going on within the Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Seattle Mariners. Great pitching matchup. We're going to drink the Kool-Aid on this one. We are going to take the under. We're going to go for some runs. I think Paul Skeens is going to come out, look to end Pittsburgh's 10-game losing streak. So taking the under. I did also want to look into that first 5, but 3.5, 4 juiced up. I can't get down with that, but we are going to give it a ride at 7. I don't think the number will be at 7 for too long. I could see it being juiced at 7, but 6.5 I think is where this one will settle. So you can find 7s, maybe even play a juiced up 7.5, give yourself insurance. But I do like taking the under with the Seattle-Pittsburgh game. Seattle can't hit the baseball. Pittsburgh can't find a way to win. And I think these pitchers kind of run wild here. Logan Gilbert and Paul Skeens going in this 640 matchup between the Seattle Mariners and Pirates. So lock that one in under 7 as my second official play. Okay, and then we can touch upon Arizona, Tampa Bay. Pepio going for the Rays. I don't really like this game. If anything, I would look towards possibly the over 7.5. If the starters go 5, you get some late game heroics, get some runs late in the game. I could see this really going over the total. Arizona's been hitting the baseball pretty well. Not going to play them $1.12 on the road, but that's just kind of where I'm at within that matchup. Okay. And then we can touch upon Boston and Baltimore, divisional game. Too high of a number, 215 with Corbin Burns on the money line. A little tempted to take a little piece of the over, but this is something where there's just better bets out there. I'm not going to go chasing. I do favor the Baltimore Orioles at home, but this is something where I think that it's too lopsided of a game, and the number is just set way too far in favor of the Baltimore Orioles that there's no real value in taking that, okay? So that's kind of how I feel about that game, all right? And then we will get into Miami, the Mets. This is Sean Manaea going against Munoz for the Marlins. You can see right now 225 for the Mets as favorites. You can look into possibly taking some value. Two teams that I do like as underdogs that I do take from time to time would be the Oakland Athletics and the Miami Marlins. Kind of quick to call those games out as well, but no play for me in this. I don't like it, and I think the Mets are running with some steam, so look for a little regression, but I think they get this job done, but it's too chalky of a game, so we're going to stay away from it, okay? And then we do have a couple left to talk about. Quite frankly, though, we are going to get into 2 more official plays, and then I will have that Discord play of the day. I will post that about 1 o'clock is when I like to post that, so it gives you guys enough time to hop on over there, subscribe to the Discord. It's totally free, and then I will unleash the Discord play of the day. That's where it's kind of my favorite bet of the day. That's why I do it over there, and also it kind of prevents people from just jumping ahead to the end of the video. I'm out of the office, so I don't get to do my final plays breakdown, so I hope you guys are all watching throughout this video, and I apologize I won't be able to do a rundown at the end. Okay, so kind of where we're at. Let's get into these few last games, and then I will have 2 more official plays as well as the one I'm going to give out on the Discord. I'll kind of tease that one later on in the video. Okay, Minnesota and Texas. Texas at home, Andrew Heaney, Simeon Woods-Richardson. It's a tough one. This is a coin flip. I think that Texas at home, maybe possibly getting into their team total, taking Texas on the over, but no play for me in this matchup. Okay, and then we will have an official play within the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. This is where we're going to take Houston on the run line, but we are going to take them -1, okay? Leave a little insurance, leave that door open in case the White Sox and Garrett Crochet keep this a lower scoring contest. I think the Houston Astros win. They're at home. They won't possibly get the bat in the top of the 9th. It could go to extras, and then you get stuck in a 1-run game. That's where I'm at, so I'm taking it -1. So you got to shop around a little bit. Make sure you guys are using oddsjam. I'll have a link down below for that as well, because that way it'll help you find the best -1 number out there. A lot of sports books don't offer that, but it does keep that door open for a push if we do get into some kind of late game issues within the White Sox scratching back. But that's kind of where I'm at within that matchup. That will be an official play, Astros -1. Okay, the Indians going on the road playing the Milwaukee Brewers. Savali is coming home against his old team. Game will be in Milwaukee, so he's not really coming home, but you guys get the message. But we look at Williams going for the Tribe, and I just, quite frankly, look for this game to be over 8. That's probably my lean. If I had to bet this game, I would be taking Cleveland and Milwaukee over 8. I think that's one that almost made my card as well. I look for some runs in that matchup, okay? And then also we can look into the Dodgers and St. Louis game. That will be actually the Discord play of the day, so make sure you guys all follow me on Discord, X, all that good stuff, and I will post that around 1 o'clock. So let's look to go 3-0 with the Discord play of the day. Okay, San Diego and Colorado. That is a game with Cal Quantrill going against Waldron for the Padres. Padres hit the baseball. We're playing at Coors Field, altitude. Also, we got a knuckleballer on the mound, okay? And, you know, sometimes it's effective, sometimes it's not. Thing about knuckleballers in altitude is you can get some big digits, right? There will be some long balls, and a perfect team to do that and execute will be the the Rockies at home. And Cal Quantrill is going to give up some runs, okay? So the Padres are going to be able to score. The total set at 11, I don't really quite frankly care. They could set this at 12 or 13. I still would bet it. Over 11 will be an official play for me in this game, okay? And then the last one on the card, it will be Atlanta and the Angels. Schwellenbach against Soriano. No play for me. I think if I was going to bet it, it's $1.56 for the Braves on the money line, but it's a little too juiced up for a Braves team to go on the road. But if there was a play in this contest, it would be to take the Braves on the money line. So that about does it. That'll wrap up my breakdown of today's card. Apologize for not being in the office, but as work schedule dictates, I got to do what I got to do. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you all subscribe down below, and really tell a friend about the channel. Okay, we've been running hot, and football season is going to be quite a beast as we get just weeks away. So we're really looking forward to that. I'd love to get over 5,000 subscribers. I'm kind of excited to see what happens with that, but because I really haven't hit into the football algorithm here at YouTube. So you know, as we get closer, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But hopefully that picks up some steam, because I really love talking football content. It's one of my passions. We're going to have multiple videos, you know, kind of getting into, you know, props, just, you know, early slate, late slate, primetime games. We're going to really break it all down. Also, college football. I love how it's basically on every single night of the week. So that's something that's going to be a lot of fun to talk about. And two contrasting different games. I know it's the same sport, it's football, but there are different ways that I bet NCAA versus NFL. So really excited to talk to you guys about some of my strategies and philosophies as well. So that's what we have going on. So like I said, tell a friend, tell two, tell three, get them on the channel, let them get subscribed. It's totally free. Also, like I said, probably Sunday or Monday we'll come out with that material within my exclusive football previews. It will be members only, so make sure you guys all become channel members today, and that way you guys don't miss out with that content. So appreciate it. Good luck with your picks. Have a great weekend. We'll be live tomorrow. I do have a wedding this weekend, so this is where, you know, it's not going to change content every single day. Appreciate you guys. Thank you once more, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.